Yeah. So we finna talk about a couple things this morning. So two things. We finna talk about two things. I'm gonna try to keep it short as possible. Right? We gonna talk about first thing we're gonna talk about the age difference between men and women. I'm gonna elaborate and explain that. The second thing I wanna talk about, right, is why I believe that as a man you should have more than one option, right? I'm just gonna give two plain examples on why I think these two things, right? Or why I think about the second thing. I still gotta elaborate about the first thing. So first thing that I said, the difference between age and women and men, right? I don't know if any of y'all know this, right? But I know some of y'all know this. As a man, right? You get the shorter stick the younger you are as a man. So if you an 18-year-old man, people gonna take you less serious. Unless you got everything going on, you got your money, your career going on by 18, which you most likely don't, right? Not everybody got a silver or gold spoon in their mouth, right? Unless you got it popping like that, people at your workplace ain't gonna take you serious. Women ain't gonna take you serious. Little girls your age might take you serious. But I'm talking about women. I'm talking about a grown woman, someone 21 and up, right? They're not gonna take you serious. You know why? Right? It's not because you're not attractive, right? It's not necessarily because you young, even though that plays a part of it. It's the fact that you just entered your prime. And it's the fact that your prime stretches out for a longer period of time. For example, a man is not out of his prime until at least 65 years old, 60, 65 years old. And, and if he work out and keep himself, right, 65, 70 years old. Look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like, I think he over 75 years old, and he traveling everywhere. Healthy as a damn horse. The only thing is that he just getting old, right? So, regardless of how you think about it, men have a longer prime time than women, right? We get into our prime, I want to say at like 17, 18 years old, and then we don't get out of our prime till 60, right? You got 35-year-old men out here that's still being wanted by young women that's 25 and under. There's a lot of 18, 19, 20-year-old girls that will be with a man that's 30, 35 years old. Shit, even if a nigga 40, if he 40 he got everything right, he could take care of a girl. He could have a girl that's 21, 22, 23 years old. He can, right? I see it all the goddamn time. I see niggas older than that with girls that's 22, 23 years old, right? Girls that are my age with niggas that's like 45 years old, right? You know why? Because that nigga's still in his prime, right? He can still give her good sex. Not only that, he got his resources. His muscles still intact. He still got a good physique. He can still run on the block. He still look good. And he could attract a girl from 21 all the way up to 45. Any woman he want. Any type of woman he want. Because his prime just stretches out for a farther amount of time. Right? Women, they prime start earlier, but it ends dramatically. Right? I'm not trying to talk down on them. It just is what it is. Right? So, for example, you have this woman right here. Well, women in general, they usually touch their prime around 16. Some women are late bloomers. They touch their prime around 18 to 20. But for the most part, females usually are fully developed, grown, height-wise and body-wise by 16, 17 years old. So a woman prime started like 16 years old and usually ends at like 10 years after that, like 26 years old. Some women are lucky and they get to keep their prime time until they're 30, 31 years old, right? Some women are extremely lucky and they can still keep their body and stuff until they're like 40, 45 years old. Maybe even 50, but even if she got a body when she's 50 years old, Just because they look good in jeans, she's not going to be as fine as that 21-year-old girl. She's not. She could look good, shape good. She's shaped good in everything, her jeans and her dress. But when you go home and you have sex with her or whatever, ain't no way you could tell me that 45-year-old woman look exactly like a 21-year-old girl, right? And there's gonna be more mileage on her, and she's not gonna have the personality of the 21-year-old girl. So it doesn't even matter if a woman stays sexy till she's 45, because a 45-year-old man is not gonna want a 45-year-old woman, right? He would rather a 21-year-old woman that has less experience on the road, less experience with men, and he's more able to mold her how he sees fit. He don't want no 45-year-old woman, 35-year-old woman that's already been molded. She already had 10 boyfriends. You can't change her mindset. She's already stuck into it, right? But for the majority, we ain't gonna talk about no old ass woman. We gonna talk about from 16 to 26. Females hit their prime at 16, and that shit usually end at 26. Some women, I could give them some leeway and say 16 to 30, but I just see too much women that hit the wall at like 25, 26 years old, bro. They was fine in high school. When they was 15, 16, 17, they was fine. But then 25, 26, 27 came, and she looked like she done hit this goddamn wall right here going goddamn 900 miles per hour. She hit that bitch straight up, face first. That wall ain't show that bitch no mercy. You did what I'm saying? Second thing I want to talk about, because that's just one example, right? And that one example triumphs everything. So any nigga that's dealing with any girl right now and she tripping or whatever, right? You a young nigga, you 21, you dealing with a little girl right now. She 20, 21 like you. You feel me? And she tripping, bro. Just be cool with it, bro. Let that girl do whatever she do, bro, and focus on you, bro. You feel me? Don't be selfish, but focus on you. You feel me? Focus on God's plan for you. And you still gonna be in your prime when you 35, cuz she is not gonna be in her prime when she's 35. She gonna be mad at you, hating on you, commenting under your pictures, and trying to talk down on you because you 35 and your girlfriend is 22. Oh, you a pervert, this and that. She just mad because she out her prime and she wasted her time with you. You feel me? She was supposed to use her prime time and have a kid with you. You feel me? That way you would never even cleared it from her. You would never even left her because she forever gonna be your baby mama. So you gotta forever have some type of respect for her, because she gonna forever be your baby mama. Alright? So you still gonna be 35, 40 years old, and you can still snatch a girl that's 23, 25 years old. 45, snatching a bitch that's 25. Right? It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Second thing I want to talk about is why I think as a man you should have more than one option. There's a lot of reasons why I think that, but we're going to talk about one right now. I'm trying to keep the video short, right? I'm going to give you my personal experience. You know what I'm saying? So me, I like girls with ass. So me, I found me a girlfriend one time, and she had a fat ass on her. All right, booty, you know what I'm saying? She looked good in her jeans or whatever. I like her booty, right? And I remember like being satisfied with that. Like, yeah, she got a fat ass booty, yeah. My girl got a big booty, I don't need no other booty, woo, woo, woo. All right? Or if you like titties, my girl got a big titty, I don't need no other titty, woo, woo. Right? I remember when me and her broke up, and I started dealing with other females. I met this one female, other girl, she was so pretty. And she was dark, she real dark. I like dark girls, you feel me? I like white girls too, but I like all girls. I like dark girls. I like dark skinned girls. So she real pretty, but she real dark. Darker than me, bro. Dark. But she's so pretty. Right? She got nice full lips and everything. She had a nice body, and that's one of the first things I noticed. Right? So I got to know her or whatever. And long story short, she came over to my house. You feel me? Nah, when she was at my house, I got the chance to grab on her booty and rub on her booty, right? And I kid you not, bro. Mind you now, my girlfriend I was with before her for a little minute got a fat booty. This girl right here is not no bigger, thicker girl. She just got a better body than the girl I was with. Bro, let me tell you, bro. When I grabbed on that girl butt, bro, and I put my hand around that shit like this, nigga, I instantly thought to myself that I was doing something wrong this whole time, bro. I grabbed on that girl butt, bro, and I ain't want to let go of that shit. I ain't want to let go, bro. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. I ain't want to let go. Cause I think that was like the first ass that I grabbed since I stopped messing with my ex. At that time. The ass was so fat, bro. So fat. The stomach flat. Ass fatter than the bitch. And this is not the same girl I'm talking about. I was talking about in my last video. Because I wasn't dealing with this girl for too long at all. I was dealing with her for like 3 weeks. Right? But I'm just letting you know, bro. She opened my eyes, bro. Because my girl I was messing with last time, but my ex-girlfriend is probably like 135, 140 pounds. And this girl I'm talking about right now is probably around the same weight. 130, 145, but 130 to 140 pounds. 130 to 140. But that ass was just fatter. Fatter, more perkier, fatter. Right? And I have another story. I met this bitch, another girl after my ex. I just started meeting a whole bunch of girls after my ex, right? I met this other girl, I don't want to call none of their name, but this one right here was a little thicker. She probably weighed like 150, 160. But let me tell you, bro, she was 19. I'm probably going to make another video about this girl. She was 19, she wasn't even 20, bro. You feel me? Bro, when I tell you, bro, she looked better than... Listen, bro. That body, bro, a bitch would die for that body, bro. I ain't no girl, and I'll tell you, bro. I know other girls would die for that girl body, bro. She was about 150, 155, a little heavier, but she had no stomach. Straight ass. That was the thickest girl I ever messed with, the thickest girl I ever had close to me, the thickest girl I ever touched on. I had this other girl that was thick like that, but she was light skinned. She was thick like that. She had a body like that. Her body was real good too. Her body was like a 9 out of 10. But this one I'm talking about right now, that booty, bro, the way her stomach was flat, bro, and the ass, nigga, her ass, one ass cheek was about the size of a basketball. One ass cheek about the size of a basketball, bro. One. Probably a little bigger than that. And you probably thinking, oh man, that's a big ass booty. Nah, ain't no way that could cut. It was perfect. It was perfect, cuz. It was perfect. It was perfect. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I want to say. I think that a nigga should have multiple options because you playing yourself short if you don't. You're going to be sitting here stuck with one girl trying to read her mind every day. Right? Every time she get upset about something, she trying to put it on you. You come home, or she come over your house, and she pouting. Or she in your car, you go pick her up, and she pouting. You ask her why she pouting for what's, oh, nothing. I'm okay. I'm okay. You know damn well she ain't okay. You know she ain't okay. She wants you to read her goddamn mind. Listen, bro. Stop that. If you dealing with that bullshit right now, bro, you's a beta, bro. And I was there. I was never a beta, but I was doing some beta shit. I'll admit that. Right? Nigga, don't be trying to read no girl mind or try to put up with no girl. Once a girl try to put her little energy into your life, she want to pout and act like she wants you to read her mind and all that. Want to be a bitch around you, drop her back to her house, bro. Don't talk to her no more. Tell her to get right before she want to come hang around with you. All right? You need more options because you playing yourself short if you don't, my nigga. You just playing yourself short if you don't, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Andretti out, bro.